Hello viewers, welcome to another episode of Bashundhara Tissue Presents Inside the Dressing Room. I'm your host Dhaka, and it's been a bizarre day for Bangladeshi football fans as they've been anticipating the Bangladesh-Singapore match for a long time, but when they were buying tickets, they faced unprecedented chaos. To talk about all that, I have Tanvir Ahmed Pranto with me. Pranto, welcome to the show. Pranto, what baffles me is that after all that hype, after all that consideration, after all that arrangements and all that big words from BFF officials, this unfortunate incident happened. First, tell the audience in brief what actually happened. What was the last 36 hours, if I may say, was for the football fans?
So first thing first, they actually first rescheduled the time for the ticketing. It was supposed to start at 12 p.m. on Saturday. Then they postponed it till 8 p.m. And the fans were of course frustrated because they had been waiting for this day for so long, and the hype was so real. So when the time was set at 8 p.m. People started for testing and everything. They started going into the the site and checking if the ticket was available, because in the past we have seen the time was given at maybe 12 p.m. the ticket was sold out earlier. So that if that was the case, that's why the fans started flocking into the site. But I personally
Logged into the site, yes.
tried to log in the site and the server crashed. It wouldn't enter. It was showing all kind of errors, 501, 503, bad gateway and everything. So it was the first thing.
টানা সপ্তমবারের মতো বেস্ট টিস্যু পেপার ব্র্যান্ড হিসেবে স্বীকৃতি পেয়েছে বসুন্ধরা টিস্যু।
And when finally the server was active at around 8:39 p.m., people could not access the site or the event site that was there. And even if they got there, they saw random IDs been logged in. They were logged in with different IDs, and later we found out that it was hacked. The site was hacked, as they claimed by
The officials claim that. And Pranto, I got to also know that the company
Tickify,
who was responsible for the ticketing process and the whole online thing, was not having a great record.
Yeah.
A great track record, right? Their Google rating, as you were telling me before the show,
2.3.
was
Yeah,
low.
very low. Yeah.
Why did they get the job?
I don't know. It baffled me in the first place as well, because when they announced the partner on 21st May, they were not sure about the whole process. When the tickets will be available, how the tickets will be sold, and everything. They were not sure. So it baffled me in the first place. And when I got the when I got the partnership or the rights, it was one thing that's sure, that they did not test it properly, because the hype was real. It was expected that 10 lakh, 15 lakhs, or more than people would access the site, log into the site. So they should have been prepared for that, but they were not. It could be a cause that they weren't ready, and I don't know why they got the partnership, but it was
A failure, absolute total failure, right? But you talked to the BFF officials today, and they came up with some sort of explanation. Though personally, I don't think this chaotic situation cannot be explained even after all that arrangement and all that hype and expectations. What were their words? What did they say?
First of all, what the Golam Gaud, the chairman of the
Tournament committee.
Yeah, tournament committee said was baffling to me. He said that they would not expect this kind of hype, and did not realize that this hype was this big, and this amount of people would be logging into the site. So they were clearly not ready for all these things. So it was clearly a lack of communication, a lack of I could say preparation, that they are not ready. From both sides, it was a failure.
Right, of course, and it seems like, because Daily Sun not long ago interviewed Fahad Karim, and he said that they understood how big the hype was, and they are ready for it. They are going to surprise a lot of Bangladeshi football fans, and they will present a lot of new things. But at the end, we see the same old story, right?
Yeah, same old story, and I personally kind of expected that this would happen because we have seen the
Yes,
past
you were
with
at
cricket.
the interview with Fahd Karim, yes.
And we had a chat that this would happen because we have seen in the past in cricket that in some series before like 2017, 2018 when the online tickets came in, these kind of things happened. The site's not working, and being hacked and everything. So it was expected, but they should have done a lot better.
Right. Well, Bafufe's unprofessionalism is not a new story. And something else is not new, is that Sheffield failing again at the playoffs.
The Bangladeshi luck, I guess.
Bangladeshi luck, and they're 9 times, I guess.
10 times.
10 times yesterday. And as Bangladeshi football fans, we are all a bit disappointed, but you have some different optimism that you might see Hamza in the Premier League next season?
It could be an option because, in the final, when Hamza actually had a very good season
with Sheffield.
With Sheffield, yeah. At the right back, he was the heart of the defense, and he had some spectacular moments throughout the season, since arriving in January. So last night the commentator was saying that he's too good for this level for championship. So yeah, it could be an option that even though his team Sheffield remains in the championship,
but
and
he can be transferred to a Premiership
and
team.
his mother club Leicester City is also
Also in
relegated.
the championship.
So now he goes back to Leicester after his contract expires in
June.
on 31 May, and after that Leicester can keep him as they will be in the championship, but also there could be interest from the Premier League clubs. He has done a very good job in the right back at the midfield as well. So he could be
and a lot of mid-table teams are looking for a right back, right?
Yeah, he could be a very good option, with the value of him.
Right.
Yeah.
So Pranto, we only can hope that we see Hamza against Singapore soon and next season in the Premier League.
Yeah.
Thank you for your time today. Folks, that was another episode of Bashundhara Tissue Presents Inside the Dressing Room. I'll be back tomorrow. Till then, you take care.
For more updates, follow us on Facebook, subscribe our YouTube channel, get the latest update on www.daily-sun.com.